Planes, trains, automobiles, boats, buses, and motorcycles. If it'll take you where you're going, chances are you'll find some representation of it at the Harlansburg Museum of Transportation in Newcastle.
The reason why I started this is I was an airline captain, and at the age of 60, you had to retire. And when I retired, I wanted to do something after. The airline started back in the 40s.
Don Barnes had been collecting and tinkering with aviation-related items for years, so when he told his wife Patricia he intended to open a museum, it was welcome news.
We had a lot of things.
Were you happy to get it out of the house?
Yeah, in a way, it was time.
The house was getting a little bit cluttered, especially the basement.
But emptying the house was easy compared to what he had planned for the building.
And I wanted to look like a rural railroad station.
Complete with real rail cars.
I always said everywhere in all the interviews, you said one.
Right. You never said one?
I don't think I said that.
So Barnes purchased and transported 4 passenger cars to the museum as part of the exhibit.
So what look I wanted was accomplished.
So this was a passenger car?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, this was a chair car.
Inside the trains, you'll find all of the train-related items and a model train.
You don't have a lot of free time for a retired person, do you?
We literally don't have any free time.
Back inside the main building is where you'll find the rest of the exhibits.
The theme of it was always been transportation.
Or so he says.
This doesn't seem to be transportation related.
Now we sort of shift a little bit here. When you go to auctions, you're going to find anything. And I've been to...
You don't have to buy it, Don.
This is a rotating beacon. Every airport has to have a navigation light, and that's what this is called.
Right. This isn't actually from Chips, is it?
This came from a California Highway Patrol unit.
So it's the same...
It wasn't in the movie, it wasn't in the video.
But it's the same model, or...
It's the exact same thing. They still use it today. This is actually a school bus.
Right.
But international trucks do make over-the-road trucks.
These are nice uniforms.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
Very flashy.
This guy has amazing eyelashes. Did you see these things?
These are all die-cast trucks that are in here that you can purchase from any number of sources. And it's probably the cheapest way of having a collection of trucks without really putting out a lot of money, like a real truck.
Well, yeah, the toys are less expensive,
and
right?
easy to store.
Barnes says he changes the museum every 3 years or so and is always looking for something interesting to add.
Like this bell down here, that's off a riverboat.
And while he obviously loves each and every item, he says what he enjoys most is the people who come to see his collection.
Everybody has a story to tell, that's no matter who you are and what job you have. It's really fun talking to a lot of people that come in here. I always ask them, what have you done in your life? You know, what kind of job? And that's the fun part of owning a museum.
$717 Credit Union. Business services designed to meet your daily needs. Commercial loans, business deposits, merchant and payroll services. $717 Credit Union. It's knowing you were treated right every time.